is the championship game in the Big Ten Conference. A precious trophy with a long tradition to battle for here, but also a game that's been a launching pad into the college football playoff. Welcome, everyone, to Lucas Oil Stadium, home of the Colts here in Indianapolis, Indiana. As we'll see the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Buffalo Bulls, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Coastal Carolina Chanticleers. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. Team out there getting ready, and this is it, the battle for the conference championship trophy. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Rush closing in. That's incomplete, even on a first down pass attempt. He felt heavy pressure.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Fires it to the wideout. Catch is made down the middle. They bring him down at the 44. That's a solid gain, getting closer to midfield now.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
1st down and 10 now. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And it's incomplete, even on a 1st down throw. He was under some heavy pressure.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
Here comes 2nd and 10 from the 44 after that incompletion. Second down, we're going to throw it. To dart right down the middle. Oh, and it's dropped right off his hands. A chance for a big play, but little early nerves on the part of that receiver.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back. It can open up other aspects of your offense.
Looking to chuck it again. It's dropped by a normally very reliable receiver. It's going to bring up 4th down. The Chanticleers will line up to punt it away. And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. With plenty of field to work with, backed up close to their own end zone. The back's got it, running with purpose. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Well, they get positive yards here. I have a sense that they wanted a little bit more of that pitch and catch.
Interesting play call here. 3rd and short inside their own 20. They want to get this drive going, or a punt could give the opponents excellent field position. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. And it'll be smothered right at the line for no gain.
I think he makes the right read here. He gets the ball out to his receiver, but the receiver's got to win. He's got to win that one-on-one matchup against the defender, and he doesn't. So now we've got a 4th down.
And on 4th down, the punter sends it away. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. The Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The last drive, they came up empty, had to kick it away. Can they come up with something here? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. He escapes the pocket. Takes a deep shot down the middle. Catch made. It's a big play inside the 30. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Catch made on the out route. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. 2nd down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, Chris, he hesitated just enough to give the defense a chance to get in position and come up with a big turnover.
And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Short pass finds the tight end. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
2nd down play coming up. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Breaks free. The game was enough to move the sticks. Ball at the 40.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. He's got room to run. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, this defense seems to be confused. That's back-to-back big carries for 1st downs. They better get it together, or this could be an easy drive for this offense.
Off the RPO, caught to the right. And the defense swarms, not much of a gain on that completion.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
A quick throw out left, complete. And he'll get the 1st down yards before they finally bring him down.
week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special, he kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Single back takes the handoff.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Here's a quick throw off the play fake. Brought down at the 7, but the completion moves him into scoring position.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Offense facing a third down now. They can still get a first down without scoring. They go with a direct snap. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Bulls.
Well, that's an example right there of what vision and patience and ability can do for running back. He was on a mission to get into the end zone, and really, he made it look easy.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. And that's just thrown away. A pretty obvious intentional grounding call. Yeah, here's the marker. Important second down play coming up. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Taking a deep shot here to the right. Tried to go very deep there. Good effort. Now it's third down.
Well, the offense coordinator with the right call, trying to take a shot there, but just poor execution. They couldn't come up with a big play. Let's see if the coach tries it again later, or maybe in the second half.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. And it's incomplete again. Fourth down coming up.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
The kick mishandled. The ball is loose. And the punt will bounce and roll out of bounds. Here comes the Bulls offense back out of the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. Pre-snap motion from the offense. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
And Kirk gets Buffalo with the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
So now it's third and short with 30. Chance for the defense to make a play here and perhaps force a field goal attempt. QB to the tight end for a completion. That moves the football to the 27 and a first down.
Love the call here on 3rd and short. When in doubt, go to the big tight end with that big frame. Easy catch, box out the defense, and get the first down.
Again, thrown out of the RPO, and it's complete.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting, especially with their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Here's the second down play. The ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they stop him at the 4 after an excellent run.
Just a great play by the running back here, finding his lanes and then exploding through the gap when it opened up.
The defense backed up against their own end zone. First and goal, they'll try to run it in. And he fights into the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle.
Buffalo, 14. Coastal Carolina, 0.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Coastal Carolina offense back on the field. Here comes a first down pass attempt. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And the QB will try again on 2nd and 10. Pass is tipped at the line and will fall incomplete. Good play.
What a swat there by the defender. And if you think about it, if he swatted that ball and it fluttered into the air, he would have had himself a deflection and a pick.
Offense facing a 3rd and long from the 25. What's the call going to be? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Running back has it on a screen now. Breaking free at the 35. He's in the clear. He's past the 30. At the 10. And it's a long-distance house call. Touchdown, Chanticleers.
Chris, how dangerous is this offense? Well, of course, you know about the receivers, those vertical shots, but here's an example. You give the ball to the running back out in space, takes it all the way to the end zone for a touchdown.
Make the extra point, cut the lead to 14-7. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Buffalo offense back out there. They punch it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. First play of the drive, we're going to throw the football. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Breaks loose at the 40. And he rolls out of bounds. That's a big gainer there.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
Big chunk gain in the first play of the drive sets him up near midfield in 1st and 10. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. It's caught. Nice pitch and catch. Breaking free at the 35. They make the tackle, but all the way down to the 17.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
After one enormous play, the offense is set up with a 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. Now it's 2nd down here. The quarterback gets it out quickly. Tackle at the 6-yard line after the completion. Offense really threatening now.
How many first downs is that on this drive? This defense allows 1 or 2 more drives like this, and they're going to be gassed by the 3rd quarter.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Receiver makes the grab. Touchdown! Oh, they couldn't stop him there.
This is a nice touchdown and a great play call. Just get this receiver in space and let him make people miss and use his speed to get to the end zone. That's what they did here, and it pays off.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll change the pre-snap look now. And looking to throw now on 1st down. Looks to his left and makes the completion. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play. And the Chanticleers hustle to the line to run the hurry-up. Catch made on the right side. Defense surrounds it. Just a short gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
In the 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. Finds his target. And that is a 1st down gain. Moves the ball to the 40.
That's a big 1st down for this offense, and it's not been a great day so far, but maybe this play can get them going. And keep this in mind, Chris, because they started the game with the possession, they will not get to start the 2nd half on offense, so they need points right here.
Looking deep downfield to the left. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
What a play by this defender to step in and swat that deep ball away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Gets into space at the 50. They make the stop after a huge play. Moves the ball to the 35.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game, but when teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence, and you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one.
You know, the outcut is a routine throw, but it really illustrates how much time the quarterback and receiver have worked on this route. Because the more you work on it, you could close your eyes and make this throw. But it's not easy if you don't put a lot of reps in.
After the incompletion, 2nd down now from the 35. He's running out of time here. On the run, he'll let it go. Oh, he makes the catch! They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
Chris, a great ability by this quarterback to get outside of the pocket and place the football right where it needs to be for the 1st down.
And here's the handoff. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
How about the timing here by the defense to shoot that gap? As an offensive lineman, you have to anticipate that, close that gap off. Otherwise, it could be a long day.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Takes the handoff again. Makes the catch, but the defense breaks in the ball, and it's a short game.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
They will trot out the field goal team here. This will be a 35-yard attempt. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that.
Yeah, I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. I'm surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. First play of the drive now from the 25. They'll run it to the right side. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
First down here for this offense. Out of the shotgun, will hand it off. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Keeping it on the ground here. They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's hit as he throws it. The pass is intercepted. He goes down, but they'll have a chance here now just before halftime.
Not a real good throw here. He put too much air under the ball, turned into a floater. Now defensively, this is a dream. All you're thinking in that situation is just don't drop it. It's almost like a fair catch on a punt.
So not much time left before halftime as they begin this possession here. Can he make something happen? On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Now takes a hit, but lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. Can you believe it? A huge gain slips through his hands.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Ball handed off. Fights through a tackle. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Chanticleers will kick it off to begin the second half. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee to bring the football to the 25-yard line. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. To make the tackle, but it's enough for a first down. Good call on that screen play.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here, and the back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quick throw, the catch is made. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, they're just fundamentally sound, right where you want to be after the completion. Nowhere to go after that catch.
Getting set. Here's second down. Snags it with throw. Breaking free at midfield. They finally catch the freshman after leading the defense on a chase.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
We'll try the ground game here with the running back.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And the pass is incomplete.
I'm not sure the quarterback makes the right decision on this one. I think if he'd do it over again, he would have found a different target downfield. But he made his decision. That one's incomplete.
After the incompletion, they'll line up now for 3rd and 5. Handoff from the shotgun. That's enough to move the sticks. 1st down now from the 23.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the 1st down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. Not easy to bring down. The quarterback finally gets the job done. 7th play of the drive coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Quick throw caught on the left side. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Now the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Big moment here in this championship game. 3rd and short on the 8th play of the drive. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Brought down, but it's enough to convert on 3rd down and set him up 1st and goal at the 10.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the 2nd half. Get to a 3rd down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
They're going to run it. Running with purpose. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Receiver in motion now. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Past the 20. Crosses the touchdown. Coastal. And the defense joins the scoring party now.
Chris, what a turn of events here. 1 second, you're in field goal range as an offense. The next, the defense is running back an interception for a score. We're looking at a 10-point swing and a momentum changer.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. It's incomplete, a dangerous pass there, almost picked off in the end zone. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. So it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. And the Bulls offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And he's got it again. Eludes a tackle. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively. But I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now. Try and muscle for the first down. Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So after the incompletion, it's 2nd down. Downfield catch made on the left side. And they tackle him, but not before he picks up the first. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. And there's the handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. He'll hand it off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Tackle after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the 3rd quarter. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W?
21, Coastal Carolina, 16.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Boy, is this guy fun to watch or what? Here we are in the 4th quarter, critical down in distances, and this guy is just churning out yards the way he has most of this game, showing a lot of physicality and natural running instincts in space.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Tackle made after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Make the stop, but first down from the 13.
That's going to be a first down, and really, Chris, kind of surprised here in the fourth quarter not to see this defense dial up some pressure. They're just sitting back in the base, making it relatively easy for the offense to pick up a first down on the ground.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. Couldn't quite get in. Tackled down at the 2-yard line. Excellent run.
That is 2 consecutive runs for first downs. Give credit to the offensive line in this back, really getting into a rhythm, and they got this defense on its heels.
For the offense, a chance to extend the lead, but more importantly, milk the clock here late in the game. Misses the receiver, incomplete.
Just a misfire here by the quarterback. These are tight windows, man. They open and close so quickly, you got to almost anticipate where you're going to put the ball.
Nothing on that play makes it second down and goal from the 2. He keeps it on the design run. Touchdown, Buffalo. This offense really clicking.
That's what I love about this quarterback. It's a great touchdown, but he shows you his versatility. We know he can throw it, but here he shows you his speed and how he can make the defense pay for that as well.
Extra point up and good, so the lead is 12 here in the fourth quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Coastal Carolina offense back out on the field now. The offense with some pre-snap eye candy. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Breaking free at the 35. They get him down to the junior with an excellent run there. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. Quarterback making some changes at the line. First down here for this offense. Takes the toss, heads to his right. Toss the spin move. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground. And the Ncaa26 come up to the line in a hurry up.
What a big game by this offense. They're now going to kick to that up-tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
Breaks a tackle on the play, makes a decent gain. And completion makes it second and short. He hands it off from the gun. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Chris, textbook job by the defense, surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. Big-time conversion to keep the drive going. First down now from the 30. The Ncaa26 begin a new series here, 1st and 10.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. And you got a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
Looking to throw it from the red zone. Now rolling out to his left. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Coastal Carolina. The quarterback takes it in himself. Here we go. It's what you hope for. Fourth quarter, one-possession game, conference championship on the line.
You know, these conference championship games sometimes can be so unpredictable. 1 minute you're up by a couple of scores, then all of a sudden you have a stalled possession or a turnover, and the pendulum shifts in favor of the opposing team.
It's feeling like that might be happening late in this game.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Here comes the Bulls offense back out on the field. On the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Quick throw to the right. It's caught. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for the nice game.
The pre-snap motion from the offense. Pounding away with the run game. They tackle him right at the 35-yard line.
Well, this is a huge third down coming up here, and here's where that chess match comes to head. And for the defense, they desperately need to make a play if they believe they have any chance of coming back to win this game.
Third down and inches. Who's going to win this battle in the trenches? Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. Crucial third down play coming up. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback will throw it off the one-pass option. They don't convert. In fact, he's tackled for a loss on that third down play.
Well, obviously, you're going to throw the football on third down. Man, they complete that pass and lose yardage to set up this big fourth down.
Fourth down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Rolling the dice a bit, up one possession and going for it on fourth down. Got it, and that is enough for a first down. They bring him down, but it's a big play all the way to the 43. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. The offense really clicking here. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. Been a decent gain there before the defense brings him down.
Positive yards are always important for an offense, but at this stage of the game, late in the ball game, playing with the lead, you're thinking about working that clock and continuing to keep the ball in bounds.
Less than 2 minutes from a conference championship. Can they keep the football and secure the win? That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And now the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. short to hand the ball off. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Yeah, I like this call here late in a game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
And the offense will just take a knee.